Hello everyone, it's Kim Hayworth from Good News Daily, now on Facebook and on Instagram. And I encourage you to follow me on Instagram because the content is sometimes a little bit different. So check it out. And website very soon to come, goodnewsdaily.info. And today I'd like to chat with you about the power of our words. I know in one of the previous videos that I did, we were talking about how our words have creative power. And maybe you really took that to heart and were considering some of the words that you're speaking about yourself, about others, maybe about your health, maybe about your job or relationship. And you would like to change some of those things, but you're kind of stuck on how to do that. So I would like to share with you one of the tools that has been really helpful for me when changing my thought patterns and changing my words have become a priority. Because it does either create to your benefit or not to your benefit. And one of the tools that I love is tapping or EFT. So we're going to do a really quick tapping exercise together about wanting to recognize the words that you're speaking and possibly offering yourself a different possibility for what you're experiencing in your life and recognizing the power of your words and how that can influence the things that show up in our lives. So let's take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And center yourself where you're sitting. And bring back your attention from wherever it might be, back to the here and now, back to centered in your body. And we're going to start tapping on the side of the hand, sometimes called the karate chop point. And start to notice what you feel in your body. Start to notice perhaps that word, that phrase, or that pattern that you've been noticing. And for myself, it's something I say frequently that I've been really working on trying to change and sometimes get stuck is the word need to or should, and how disempowering that can be. So it's going to start something like, even though I notice I use the words need to and should a lot, and I would like to choose something different, I accept the fact that I still use those words and communicate to myself and others in this manner. Even though these words put so much pressure on me and it doesn't feel good. I love and accept the fact that I've operated this way. Even though I say need to a lot. I need to do this, I need to do that. But is it really true? And I'm wondering what else is possible in my intention, in my vocabulary, and possibilities in my life if I could replace that with something else. Another deep breath. And you can fill in the blanks with the words that are coming up for you that you would like to consider another possibility for. Now we're going to go to the inner eyebrow. You can do it with one hand, with both. This word, need to. We're going to the outer eye by the temple. Should. Feels heavy when I think about it. Under the eye. Is it really true? Under the nose. That I need to do these things. On the chin. That I should do these things. And on the collarbone. Is it true? When I feel into that, not so much under the arm. Not really true, is it? That I need to do that? On top of the ribs? That I should do that? On the wrists? Yeah, that's not really true. On top of the head. Maybe a better word would be I choose to. Or I intend to. Back to the eyebrow. Or maybe I would consider. Maybe that would be a better word. I'm considering maybe. And then feeling into, is that really in my highest and best? And what I was considering, if it is, if that feels light to me to do that specific thing, or maybe to run that specific errand, or to put that on my schedule, is that something that I choose to do? Is that something I intend to do? Is that something that would benefit me? Yes. If it's a yes, then I wonder what's possible in my life if I can welcome that in. If I can intend for that to show up. If I could make space for that. If I choose for that to be part of my schedule, to be part of an errand, to be part of maybe my healing process, whatever it might be, and I choose words that benefit myself. I choose words that speak the truth in love to myself and others. I choose words that fuel me, that energize me, that feel light to me. And I consider replacing those words that feel heavy, that feel disempowering, with ones that are empowering, that add life, that add ease and flow, that add joy and peace. Now consider that word or words that you've wanted to replace. And does that still have a hold on you? Or maybe you can welcome in a different word, a lighter word. Or a phrase or a possibility. Maybe you can intend for something different today. And I would really encourage you to use EFT and tapping whenever you need clarity about something, because it can definitely bring in truth, what you do want, and maybe bring clarity to the things you don't necessarily want, and that's okay too. And it's a great way to release and replace what you would like in your life. So I hope this has been helpful for you today. And I pray that you've been able to consider the words, the thought patterns, and what they've created in your life in the past, and what might be possible for your future today. Take care. Talk to you soon.